namaskar, and welcome to Super Talk with Priyanka Gupta. Today, we have a special guest, Dr. Roshni Dave. She is a health coach and specialist in post delivery weight loss. Hi, Roshni. How are you? Welcome to the
Hello.
show.
Hi. Hi. I'm all good. I hope you are too good.
Yeah, great. Roshni, you are a professional physiotherapist, and every woman actually needs you right now. So you are specialized in female health and physique. So what are your thoughts? How important it is for a woman to remain fit and healthy?
Well, I'll straight away talk about what post-delivery health of a woman. So it is, when you deliver a baby, you forget yourself, and it is always about baby, and you forget your back pain, you forget your hunger, you forget your headaches and your stress. But ultimately, all this get mixed up and shows the effects of not well-being on yourself. So I would say only a happy mother can bring a happy child. So being a healthy and happy is the only choice and the only ultimate goal of postpartum ladies, like post-delivery ladies. It is like hell important for you to be happy and healthy.
Wow, you are so true. I can relate it to myself. Yeah, that's amazing. So, as per your experience as a health and happiness coach, what are the reasons that women are neglecting their physical health?
See, since the beginning, I remember when I used to be, the first one when I got my first periods and everything. It was all okay. It was all just normal. Thankfully, my mother was little bit advanced and she told me the thorough process. But I know many of my friends were not aware that what was happening with the body. Since the beginning, when we get our physical changes, hormonal changes, we have never, being paid attention to or being, we never been understood ourselves. And no one ever bothers ki what happens to your body, they will not teach us. Even if you are taking biology, you are, I'm sure, afraid or ashamed of asking questions to your biology teacher when you are a kid itself. But then, coming over when you take responsibility of your family or even of your child, you never think that, okay, it is your headache, somewhere you are stuck, you are stressed. You will never have a cup of coffee and sit for a, quite some time. You never give that luxury to yourself. Yes, you are ready to give it to someone else, but not to yourself. You never think of it that, okay, let me, have a breathe. At least I get a 2-3 deep breaths and let me relax for a second. We never do that to ourselves. So I think that all, get deposited. And by the end time, when we are reach up to 45, 50, and those changes of menopause and everything mixed up, and you give a blast. You just, do like a pressure cooker, and you don't feel that. Then you question yourself that why it is happening to me. But ma'am, you have done so much with you that it will, result into this only. So I think that can be a very big problem of process, that since beginning we never pay attention, and in the last when it is all, incurable, we question, we start, worrying, we start, uh, you know we seek for the answers where it is not the right time. It is always a right time that you start in the beginning. You pay attention to your physical changes, your emotional changes, your hormonal changes, and then only the journey will be beautiful, and then only the end process. By the age of 50, I've seen my mother. She is carrying herself with the grace. No doubt she has a physical changes which are painful, and graying of hair, which is irreversible. But by that time, you need to be sure that, okay, you carried yourself well.
Yes, Roshni. Yeah, that's absolutely right. And you know what? You very well answered the question like we ladies have in our late 40s and 50s. We just forget how we have lived our life for the
Yes.
past 40 years or past 50 years.
Yes. You never
You have said
paid
it.
a little attention to your ligament tear or your back pain. And then when it is all deposited and when it is very big, then only you will see it. So then you will not find the right answer.
That's true. So, according to you, what is a postnatal fitness? Like, how difficult it is to attain this post delivery, physique back to normal?
Okay. So I'll start with the journey of pregnancy itself. What happens is gradually your hormone, changes, your physics changes, your muscle gets stretched up, and your hormonal levels, everything changes. So by the time of delivery, everything is so much big, like comparing your tummy, and even if your brain is almost filled with the thoughts of baby, with the thoughts of how will I deliver, and those things by that point when we deliver it, that's a big breakthrough. When we deliver it, half of the stress goes away with the process of delivery itself, and the half of things which are still inside, like those stretched muscles and filled mind, they are still there. So I think attending the post delivery health or fitness, which we call, we better go with the term health itself, because we were in better health. We have carried a journey of baby, and then after delivering it, we are at a point where we need to focus on our body, which is weakened, very much weakened, our muscles which are stretched up to the highest level, and we need to make them normalize. Our brain, which is almost eaten up by the thoughts we were scared of, we were like afraid and everything. We need to focus on the growth of baby and ourselves, because that time we are also rebirthing ourselves. We were not mother previously, we are mother now. So to process that thing is a very big responsibility, I would say, that you need to keep your body fit, because you want to carry the child well, and because you want to carry yourself well. And same way you need to prepare your brain in a way that okay, you have a responsibility of your baby, but you cannot forget yourself in that process. So postpartum health is something a big responsibility of two individuals. So it is very important that you take yourself at a level where you can carry that responsibility. By aching back, you can never carry your baby. That's what I have felt. I used to leave my baby to the bed because I was having that back pain, where I was unable to carry my baby. So that is the strike where that was very important, that okay, if I'm not able to doing this, so there will be plenty of women who are still not aware that okay, this things can happen because of pregnancy. My back is not right, my knee is not right, my shoulders are not right, I have a very bad neck pain, and these are the things because of pregnancy. They don't understand it.
Yes, definitely. And like in my experience also, I'm still struggling with that back pain.
Yes,
Thanks
yes.
a lot. Thanks a lot for your suggestion, I can say. So I can see, Dr. Roshni, you are so fit and beautiful, like, please
Thank
share
you
your
so much. It
secret.
has taken a lot of time.
I'm sure everybody wants to know what is your secret of your fitness.
Okay. So I would say it is still a process, and it will be a process of lifetime. I would really like to tell all those ladies who are just getting their body back in 2, 3, 4 months and not working on that after that. Please, please, please make sure that you take responsibility and strength of your body for lifetime. It is best that you got in shape after, very few months, or, that takes a great intensity. I know that, but you cannot leave it there. You have to keep doing it even after, my baby is 3 now, almost 3, and I do it every day, today also. So you cannot just say that okay, this magic happened in a quite of some time and that will be continued. That won't be. You need to keep it strengthened every day. Every day you need, like you eat every day, you need to be working out in any of mode which is favorable to you, which is convenient for you. You do it every day. Do not, just keep because you have gotten your shape. Don't do that.
Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for this amazing, secret. I'll definitely look forward to it. So,
Sure.
Dr. Roshni, you, apart from being a successful health coach, you are an Amazon bestseller author, right? You have written a book which is Amazon bestseller. So, would you like to share what this book is all about?
Okay, surely. See, that also happened with emotional part of my pregnancy and postpartum. And when I look at my child, I feel that he grows up in a better world. Right now, what we are struggling with the pandemic is somewhere I believe that was our mistake. We have been not true human beings, and that's how we are facing this kind of pandemic. And even this is not going to stop after 1 year, 2 year, or 3 years. There is a big problems with pollutions and this kind of stuff where we fail to be human. So it is about being valueful person. It is my book's title itself is Are Values Valuable? Means have we been successful about bringing the values in our kids so that he learned, we learned, and then only we could show them that okay, this happened and that's why the world is very beautiful.
That's an interesting topic. I can understand. We are lost in a world actually. In our daily life, we are kind of modernized in a way like we have forgotten our core innate values. So it's a beautiful topic you have chosen to write a book, Dr. Roshni. So what are your other hobbies?
I'm still thinking of writing a book for postnatal and prenatal female. It is about health itself. And again, if there are some values of mine which I would like to share with the world. So yes, my emotional quotient also falls into that place. I like to read those kind of stuff which brings some enlightened things to me, so that I used to read books for kids also, because I have to tell stories to my baby also. And I work out daily. Yes. So these are the hobbies and the part which I love, and the same thing which I can share to help.
Wow. That's cool. So what is your dream, like the biggest dream in your life?
Dream is actually very big. I want to live in big house which has very big swimming pool. Okay, keep it apart. But the right thing about it is I want to have those big numbers, for me to have aware ladies who know what the health and what it costs to be healthy. I just want them to be aware. That's it. They can be healthy, non-healthy, they can be whatever, but they should know. And I want to contribute in that okay, they know it because of me, I'll be fulfilled. Yes.
Wow, you are so honest and selfless, I can say. Okay. So with this beautiful smile, I would like to ask, what makes you smile the most and what scares you the most?
Well, it is on and on the same thing, I would say. I see my baby and I feel, above the clouds and everything. I just smile when I see him. But at the same time, I'm scared that would I be able to give him a, better world? It is very, very much scary, to give him that confidence, that integrity of himself, that it is right to be doing right. It has to be that way which is right. You cannot be wrong towards anyone else. And that is something, which is very much rare nowadays. And I'm scared that how will I be, giving him that confidence that, okay, you need to stand on that ground and you need to do what is right. That scares the hell out of me.
You are truly an amazing human being, Dr. Roshni. That's awesome. So what are your greatest strengths?
strength, I would say, I think I am, determined enough. I have been raised that way that uh, I have to do that. I have to help the society. I have to help, the next generation to become right ones. So that I would say my brought up, my thought process, which I have found when I was lost. Because it comes to every person, the low points are very much obvious in the life. We can never have a safe world and safe heaven and safe passage everywhere. And it is always, you know, acceptable that you go to that, biggest, what you will call, biggest, the downfall of your life. Then only maybe you see the highest point of your life.
Wow. I never thought it from this angle. That's great. And what are your greatest weaknesses?
Yes, I do have weaknesses. Like I can eat 25 gulab jamun at a time. So, jokes apart. But yes, I have my weaknesses. Like I am temperamental. I get upset very easily when I feel that okay, I could not achieve this and I was failed. So this kind of stuff brings anxiety, stress to me. So I think they are the weaknesses that I cannot cope. I cannot pretend that okay, things are okay and I'll do it and hustle fussle and this will be presentable. I do get my downfalls on and off. Yes.
You have turned your weakness into strength, I can see. You are so much.
That's, I tell you, that's the only choices we mothers have. We don't have any other choices that okay, we leave that and we go. We have to bring them. We have to stand on them.
So, being an amazing woman, what message would you want to give to all the women around the world?
I would say that it is all right. It is always all right that you have your downfall, but you can never compromise on your health. Like, let it be a physical one or mental one or, spiritual one. You need to be strengthened enough to hold the ground, and you always have someone. You always have someone who has your back. So do not worry. You will have that one. That can be anyone, but you cannot let yourself down first. Do go and do planks or go for a run or do push-ups, do anything, but don't let yourself fall to the where you never dream of getting up.
Wow, that's so healthy and beautiful message you have
That's healthy, yes.
It was so lovely, it was a lovely meeting with you. Like, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for all the wonderful suggestions.
Yes. Okay. I will just say that you can also be, beautiful after delivery. Any woman in the world who desires to be beautiful, she can become that beautiful. So, all the best, ladies. You can do what you think and you desire. Okay. It was so nice to meet you. It was so nice to meet you, dear.
Bye.
Bye-bye.